Hi friends, I'm Tina. Welcome back to Whispering Cottage Home. Today we're giving a classic cottage kitchen one of my favourite summer looks, fresh blue and white, layered with vintage pieces that bring in character without making the room feel heavy or crowded. We'll look at how to choose the right blue, where to repeat it so the room feels connected, how to mix simple cottage patterns, and how to display old dishes and kitchen treasures in a way that still leaves plenty of breathing room. And I'll share a few practical decorating ideas you can use even if you have a small kitchen or you're working with things you already own. This isn't about tearing everything out for an expensive kitchen makeover. Sometimes the best home improvement ideas begin with colour, textiles, better kitchen storage, and a few well-chosen pieces with a story behind them. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you have a blue and white dish, an old mixing bowl, or another kitchen treasure that still makes you smile? Tell me about it in the comments. The easiest way to make a blue and white kitchen feel peaceful instead of overly themed is to choose one main blue and let white do most of the supporting work. For a traditional cottage style, I love a clear French blue, soft cornflower blue, or slightly dusty porcelain blue. Then bring in plenty of creamy white through cabinets, painted woodwork, walls, dishes, or simple cotton curtains. The trick is repetition. If you have blue on a kitchen island or lower cabinets, repeat a smaller touch of that blue somewhere across the room, perhaps in a striped runner, a painted stool, a transferware plate, or a checked cafe curtain. That little echo helps the whole kitchen design feel intentional. And if painting cabinets feels like too much of a project, start smaller. A blue painted pantry door, wooden shelf, vintage stool, or simple frame can be an affordable home upgrade that changes the feeling of the room without a major renovation. Once that color foundation is in place, we can begin adding the pieces that give a cottage kitchen its personality. Blue and white dishes are wonderful in a farmhouse kitchen because they can be beautiful and practical at the same time. Instead of filling every shelf, choose one area to become your main display, perhaps a glass front cabinet, a plate rack, a small hutch, or 2 open shelves. Try grouping pieces by shape. Stack dinner plates together. Place bowls beside them. Stand 2 or 3 patterned plates upright behind simpler white pieces. A white ironstone pitcher or covered serving dish can give the eye a quiet place to rest between stronger blue patterns. And remember, every vintage piece doesn't need to be on display at once. Rotating your collection seasonally keeps the kitchen feeling fresh and makes old treasures feel special again. At a flea market or thrift shop, look for blue transferware plates, striped stoneware bowls, old English-style floral dishes, white ironstone, blue banded crocks, or small covered dishes in good condition. That's one of my favourite forms of vintage home decor things that still earn their place because they're useful as well as lovely. Now let's bring in pattern, because this is where a blue and white cottage kitchen can really come alive. A good rule is to let one pattern be the star and keep the others smaller. For example, you might use a blue floral fabric on a window valance, then add a narrow ticking stripe on seat cushions and a tiny gingham check on a tea towel. They work together because the patterns are different in scale, but the blue connects them. If all three patterns were large and equally bold, the room could start to feel restless. This is also an easy place to bring in a small summer accent colour. A little butter yellow, leafy green, or soft red can keep blue and white from feeling too predictable. Fresh lemons in a bowl, yellow flowers by the sink, or green leaves in a simple ceramic jug may be all you need. And I'd love to hear from you. When you decorate with blue and white, do you keep it purely blue and white, or do you like adding another colour for summer? Tell me below. I always enjoy hearing how you decorate your own homes. A cottage kitchen should still be a kitchen. One of the most useful home organisation ideas is to decorate the counters in small working groups instead of scattering objects everywhere. Near the stove, you might have a white ceramic utensil crock, a small wooden cutting board, and a blue striped kitchen towel. Near the coffee or tea area, place the sugar bowl, a few favourite mugs, and perhaps a small tray to keep everything together. Near the sink, a little pot of fresh herbs or summer flowers can soften the harder surfaces without taking up much room. Trays, baskets, and shallow bowls are especially helpful because they create boundaries. 3 small items grouped on a tray usually look more organised than those same 3 items spread across the counter. For anyone looking for small kitchen ideas, this is important. You don't need more decorative objects. You need fewer, better groups. That keeps the kitchen visually full enough to have character while still looking polished and easy to use. Blue and white can become a little cool on its own, so the finishing layer should bring back some natural warmth. Old wood does that beautifully. A honey-toned breadboard, an oak kitchen table, a pine stool, or a small wooden recipe box gives the room age and softness without competing with the colour scheme. Then add something living. For summer, try daisies, snapdragons, garden roses, lavender, or even simple herbs clipped from the yard. Instead of automatically reaching for a vase, look around your cupboards. A blue and white pitcher, white stoneware jug, or small enamel vessel can make a lovely flower container. Lighting matters too. Warm white lamps or a traditional pendant light can make blue cabinetry and white dishes feel much more welcoming in the evening. These finishing details are what help farmhouse decor feel collected over time instead of purchased all at once. And that, to me, is the heart of a beautiful cottage kitchen. Useful things, old things, simple flowers, familiar colours, and enough order that every special piece has room to be noticed. A blue and white kitchen doesn't need to be perfect, expensive, or completely remodeled to feel refreshed. Start with one dependable shade of blue. Repeat it around the room. Use white to keep things bright. Mix patterns in different scales. Display only your favorite vintage pieces, and keep work surfaces organized enough for everyday life. Sometimes the loveliest home decor ideas are simply new ways of appreciating what we already have. If you enjoyed spending time with me today, please give the video a like and subscribe to Whispering Cottage Home. And before you go, tell me in the comments which blue and white idea you would most enjoy trying in your own kitchen. Thank you so much for being here, friends. I'll see you in the next one.